Welcome in, Greg Ruff and Chad Hibdon along with you. And Chad, a great win tonight, the first game of the season. Feels like you've been playing some basketball. How does it feel to play two games? They don't count, and then you got to start all over. But what a great game tonight.
Yeah, it was. Lots of highs and lows, lots of successes, and then some question marks, some head scratchers.
Yeah.
That's what you get with a young team. And not necessarily even the young team. It's not their youth. It's that we're young together. We just haven't played together, and so we just don't have that unity. We're a very tight and close-knit team, but just playing basketball together, it takes a while. It takes a while.
Let's look at some highlights from the game. Just tell us what you see in these highlights throughout the game that we have. About a minute's worth here.
We did a good job early in transition. We worked on things like that in practice the last couple of days, just getting downhill and finding shooters. Great job by Pep and Sammy there working the two-man game. More just attacking the rim. We've got to do more of that. You can see our transition. This is, obviously from early in the game, and just big-time stuff, just big-time stuff from our team, working early. Just working early. Here we go again, just making plays, getting the ball downhill, driving it hard. Samantha Whiteman did a great job kind of leading the team, getting things going. Shot the ball extremely well in the first half. Everybody chipped in. I think Bailey had 3 threes at half. Just more. We've got to do a better job of getting paint touches for Caitlin Wilkes. Just it really was a team effort. You see from these highlights just, passing the ball, sharing the ball, making big plays. I look at the stats here and, 8, 12, 13, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, and so just big buckets from a lot of different players.
And that's what you have. You've got a balanced team. You've got a lot of players that can do a lot of things. And at this point, they're sharing, and you got to like that.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's part of it. I mean, in order for them to get to know one another, they have to share the basketball. They have to move. They've got to learn how to play off of one another. And that's been the emphasis the last couple of days. I thought we did a better job of that in the second half against UConn. We talked about it at halftime there. And come out here in the first half and, for our team to be able to withstand the run, obviously Faith going down and getting past that a little emotional roadblock there for a minute and just regrouping. It says a lot about our young players and our team. That they got a great mental fortitude about them.
Well, talk about Faith just a little bit. I mean, you don't know at this point, but what would you say?
Just
pray.
Pray for her. She's such a great young lady, and you never want to see a player go down. And definitely for us, she's a vital part of who we're going to be now and in the future. And so you have no idea. We'll get it assessed, and it'll be hard to assess. I'm sure there'll be a little swelling in that knee, and hopefully it was just a little bit of a scare, and she'll be back on the court as soon as she can.
Absolutely. We've already seen some great things from her. I was actually talking with Michael Johnson and Ron Smith and Kendall Poole and some guys down there watching the game, and we just talked about her in particular, about how savvy she was, how smooth she is, and so we know no matter what, she'll be back and she's going to contribute to the team, and she's been and watch it. I want to go back to something I saw last night. I mean, 2 nights ago, you were in Hartford, and literally 24 hours later, you guys are out here practicing. And that just, for some reason, that moved me. Just talk about that, though, how important that was to get back out on the court that quickly.
Yeah, well, I mean, quick turnaround. Whoever does the scheduling, that's me, probably didn't, do our team any favor in regards. But it's early. Being able to play a game like that, have the experience, was worth all the things that we needed to do to get it done. And playing on Wednesday wasn't ideal, but that's the way it needed to be, so we made that happen. And then just to turn around and play. And that's what we need right now anyway, just to play. So we have enough stuff in of what we need to do. And now we just got to get games under our belt. And there'll be some highs and lows. There will in this season.
Tomorrow is another game. You get to play another game tomorrow.
Let's do it. 4 o'clock. Come on back out and see what this team's how it's gonna excite us again. I think we're gonna see a multitude of things throughout the season. How this team is going to continue to get better, continue to improve, and show a lot of promise. What we've got to do is make that promise consistent.
Yeah. He's Chad Hibdon. We'll be back at it tomorrow here at the Trojan Fieldhouse. Hope you'll come and see us for the Pops Duncan Classic again on Saturday.